Hello? Well, I want to talk to you. I have a book out called Karen's Spiritual Journey. Please buy a book, and I'll use that money for my campaign because I am going to campaign for my presidency. I want to be your leader. I am able to and capable of taking you from where you are now to a beautiful way of life. And if it's not a beautiful way of life, then we'll make it so. I'm going to explain to you what I'm saying. You know, when the time comes, people are going to be able to just work. I mean, it sounds like communism, but it isn't. We're going to be able to do what we want. In a job, in medicine. Would you like to go out for a ride on a horse in the afternoon, on a Friday afternoon with your child? Would you want to be able to go to, you could do that today. But the thing is, how much can you do while working a 40-hour work week? And then you want to take day trips. I'm getting really excited about this, people. It's going to be you're going to be so happy. Your soul, your spirit is going to glow because you're doing all the things you wanted to do that you couldn't because you worked 40 hours and were too tired to do it. Well, now we're all going to work certain jobs, and what I plan to have you do is a full-time week will be considered 32 hours, which they have right now. It may even go down to 30 hours a week. That gives you your food, your shelter, your medicine, all that, and you have money left over. We'll get all the basics, okay? That's why I keep saying, make America a individualized country, meaning we will support and we will have all food produced, manufactured right here in the United States. All those immigrants are coming in. Let them let them go work on the gardens and all that. And let the immigrants do the difficult tasks. And that's okay. For example, unfortunately, immigrants lost their life in the bridge that collapsed. But anyway, so you'll be able to do activities. You'll be able to go camping. You get enough points, buy a camper, and you can tour the country. And you stop at a place, not a restaurant, but maybe at a place that you have a campsite. Well, ask them. Maybe they have a job. So you can stay there a few days, and at the same time, make some points. That's what our goal is. Oh, I'm so excited about our future. We're going to have the best. Our needs will be met. Our children, all children, will have big bellies, a full stomach, 3 meals a day, or 2 meals a day is okay. We're going to be more of a country that kind of stays to itself and not get too much manufactured from other countries. Even though you make a lot of money, let's keep it all here inside the U.S., okay? You also be able to go to other countries. We'll have the military. Now remember, the military is to keep us safe from each other and all others. Anyone coming into this country. We need the military. We need good police officers. And you see if incidences with a shooting in regards to a police officer, well, they're not supposed to hurt anyone as they do. But I question how many times how many times has happened? Right, there's a lot more good cops than there are bad cops. And take it as individuals. Okay? Now, I want to point out something. I went to a neurologist because my legs were a bit shaky. It was uncomfortable. I went to a neurologist to have my muscles tested. And then I looked at the woman and I said, I don't think this is the problem. And she's finding no problems with the neurons touching the muscle to make it contract. We took that away, that it might be a neurological problem. So I talked to the neurologist, and we worked it out. We thought about it, brainstormed, and then we started thinking. He called me back. They all did the research. All we had to do is take vitamin D3, and it worked. I still take it to this day. My legs feel fine. So that's an option. So I was a part of personal health growth. I got a thought, and people don't get enough sunshine. Well, this will help the body receive vitamin D. And I also talked about people. It's gonna be a blessing. It's not gonna be like the communism in China or Japan. We're gonna be free, just like we are now. We're just a different, separate receiving items to live with. We're going to make sure you're clothed in good clothes. What you choose to clothes. We're already doing this. Goodwill. And we're bringing items that we don't no longer need, bring them to a store, get a reduced price. So we're already doing all the things that need to be done. Now soon we're going to transition a different money style, an economy. Right now, with all that the candidates receive donations, right now they'll have a lot of, it's almost as if the candidates are fighting over who can raise the most money. That's what I feel when I hear all these people on the news asking for donations. Donald Trump, Joe Biden, and his team, all asking for money. And it's going to have an effect on the economy. They need to put that money right back into the system. They can't pocket it. Whatever extra money they have that they don't use for donation for the campaign, well, they need to put that money and buy it and put it in places where people need it. The poor are still poor. I think we reduced the number of people below poverty, but I live poor, but I do get an income, so I have to budget, and that's what we're learning now, the budget. Okay, I have some letters, emails and texts from Joe Biden and Donald Trump. Each party wants me to endorse one of them. The person that I am going to endorse is me, Karen Pearl Weinstein. And the deciding factor, I've been communicating with Donald Trump the past few days, about a week now. He wants me to be on his advisory board. Something I wished for with the Biden campaign, Biden office. They never did that. And I wrote a message on the donation letters that I received and tell them ideas and thoughts. I did that with Donald Trump. And then today I saw him sitting at a desk, a professional desk, as if he was the president, speaking all the same words that I gave to him in those letters that I wrote to him for donation letters to him, responding to his donation letters. He asked me to be, he put the idea of vice president, but as advisory board would be better, I could work really closely with him. However, after working with him, I had to donate money to him to help him become an incredible president. So here we go. I've been working with Joe Biden all these years, 15 years. Barack, Barack Obama, and I'd give them ideas of what to do. We got the stimulus for the poor, the disabled, and the seniors, and that helped a lot. Well, anyway, I want to be the president. I want to have my own team, so I can make the decisions on my own, and I don't have to answer to anyone. The people, my team, will work together, and we're gonna do the transition from having money into having having money transfer into points. My team and everybody else will do that. And I want the Congress people and the senators to listen to me. If they have a squabble, come to me, and I will end that squabble between parties and individuals within that specific party. I am an average person, just like you, and I know how to help us. These people with millions of dollars just don't understand. They don't get it. In my next shows, I will express what is going on and why we keep going into economic crisis, threatening to close down the government. Well, that's where I stand with all that. If you, please, put my name on the ballot, Karen Krill Weinstein, and I'll be that president that you look for. Joe Biden's very old. He's having difficulty with his thinking. And his vice president, I don't know about her. I don't think she could really take charge and do the future that we plan to have done. As far as Donald Trump, with his going to all of these criminal court cases, after doing the coup, I call it a coup. Trump's coup. That alone should put him in prison, and that's where he belongs. And Donald Trump, I'm going to be similar to the way you are. I'm going to make each person great. That, in itself, will create the best country, the best life to live in our country. We will be happy. And right now, men, you could go without your ties. I still want you to have a collar. Look nice, look professional. Conduct yourself in a professional way. Women, keep doing what you're doing. Be strong, be firm, be happy. That's my motto. I want you all to come together, whether you're Republican or Democrat. And with this change in the future, there's not going to be a Republican or Democrat. You know what? We're going to make everybody independent. Well, that's all for today, but I talked to Donald Trump, and I have decided not to work with him. I have decided to be my own boss. So please, write my name on the plaque, on the ballot. You'll see it there. Please. And I think that's it. I don't think there's too much more to talk about. But be good. Buy my book so I can use that money to campaign. You could send money to me, donations, to my post office box. Post office box 855 Seymour, Connecticut 06483. Please donate. Thank you.